Hello everyone, hi. So, what do you do after you get your nomination under your Alberta Opportunity Stream or the Rural Renewal Scheme? These two streams are what is called as the non-express entry stream of AAIP. This means that you don't have to create an express entry profile for applying under these two schemes. Since you don't have an express entry profile, you have no point system, no notification system, and you don't get any 600 points under this particular streams. But rather what you do is apply directly to AAIP under both of these screens for AOS and for RRS. How do you apply to AAIP? That is a subject of a different video where you open an account under AAIP and apply directly to AAIP. So I have a video on that also. But for today's video, what I'm going to cover is how do you apply for your PR after you get your nomination under these two streams. Again, because you don't have an express entry profile, you don't have any kind of notifications. So the things are a bit different under AOS and RRS. Okay. So the first thing that you need to understand is for AOS and RRS, you apply directly to AAIP. They check all your documentation, they check all your profile, everything, and then they issue your nomination. You make sure that you meet all the eligibility criteria, submit all the documents, and then if they are satisfied, they will issue you a nomination under one of these schemes which you have applied. Okay, so in today's video, I'll take you through what to do next after you apply for, after you get your nomination for under one of these streams. Understand that the process is same, be it AOS or RRS. The process within AOS and RRS are different. So when you are applying for AAIP to AAIP for AOS or RRS, the requirement and the process is a bit different. The documentation is different. But once you get the nomination and you apply for PR, the process is same for any of these streams. Okay, so let's go to the details. Before going to the details, however, if you guys want to join my WhatsApp group, so this is the link for my WhatsApp group, the QR code here that you see. You can keep a note of this QR code. This is a free to join a WhatsApp group. I have more than 1,000 members here already, and this group is in fact right now full. But say if you're watching this video down the line, it's possible that few people have left this group and there is some space in this group. So please do join this group. This is a very good group. A lot of people have gained benefits from this group. So I'm sure you will also gain benefits. And again, this is free to join. Nobody is asking you for anything. However, since this group is full, what I have done is I have added this. I have added a members only WhatsApp group for my members. So if you want, you can join my channel, and once you join my channel, you get a link for the member exclusive WhatsApp group. Let's go to the details of this particular video, the particular subject for today's video, which is what to do after you are nominated. So let me take you to the landing page of AOS. So this is the landing page of AOS, Alberta Opportunity Stream. Here, obviously, there are three distinct sections: eligibility, how to apply, and after you are nominated. I have covered these two topics under different videos already. Today, I'm going to cover after you are nominated, what to do after you are nominated. So click here, and then this is basically a summary of what to do after you are nominated. So once you get nominated by AAIP, you get a nomination certificate, you go to apply for permanent residence. So you can directly go to the PR portal and apply for PR. I'll show you how to do that. So obviously the first step is review your nomination package. So once AAIP has nominated you, it would give you a nomination package which will contain your nomination certificate and other documents that you would need for applying for PR. So that is the first step. So make sure that after you get your nomination, you very carefully review your nomination package. Get your permanent residence application ready. Okay, so what happens after this is that you will apply directly to IRCC or the Immigration, Refugee and Citizenship Canada. You will apply directly to them. Okay, you don't have to create an express entry profile or anything. Please note that this nomination is valid only for 6 months. Okay, so you have to act very quickly. It's only for 6 months. You don't have to wait for any kind of ITA, any kind of draw from IRCC. You have the nomination, you are good to go. Again, these two streams, AOS and RRS, are non-express entry based streams. So you don't have to wait for any nomination, 600 points or ITA for this. You just have 6 months to complete your application to IRCC. Again, this is only to complete your IRCC application to IRCC. After you get your application done, IRCC will take its own time to issue you the PR, and you should do that application before 6 months. So just make a note that 6 months window stops after you complete your application to IRCC. As soon as you apply to IRCC, you will get something called AOR and a file number, acknowledgement of receipt, and a file number. So this is very important because this is when the actual PR processing is starting. Till now, you have only done nomination exercise. So you have only submitted documents for your provincial nomination. You have not started your PR exercise. PR exercise is after you get your acknowledgement of receipt. Next is submit your application online. So how do you go about this? So there is a very helpful link here. So click on this particular link. I'll just open this link in a new tab so that I can come back to this particular page. So if you see this takes you directly to the PR portal. This is no longer taking you to the IRCC portal. This is taking you directly to the PR portal. This is where all the people who apply for PR. So for example, if I got a ITA based on my Canadian experience class or Alberta Tech pathway or foreign skilled worker, whatever. So whoever gets a ITA under the express entry profile, they submit their documentation to IRCC, and once their application is completed, right, then they come here and apply for PR. Okay, so who should be using this portal to? You should be using this portal to apply for permanent residence. So okay, so make sure this is limited. The portal is limited to this purpose, is applying for permanent residence. This is not an express entry portal. Okay, once they approve your application, they will confirm your permanent resident status and ask you for a photo for the permanent resident card. However, next point is not very applicable, I think, to the audience of this particular video. Is basically, if you're already a permanent resident, you can use this portal to apply for a card or apply for a resident travel document. Okay, you should only create an account here if you are starting a new permanent residence application. So I'm sure the audience of this particular video is, if you are already watching this video, there is a high chance that you have already got your nominations and then you want to apply for permanent residence. So this is the right place for you. Okay, and you are applying for a permanent residence application or to get a PR card. Okay, so this is the main portal that you should be coming in and creating an account here. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, just understand this. If you don't have a PNP nomination, you cannot come here and apply for permanent residence. Okay, only for people who already have who already have a PNP nomination under a non-express entry stream, should come here and apply. Okay, let me be very clear about it. Okay, so what happens after you apply? Okay, so I'm sure this is what this is very clear to you. There is also a documentation here on how to apply for permanent residence. So let's open that also. So here, this is the website of canada.ca where it has all the documentation. So about the process is obviously this is just taking you about the process. Next, if you click here, next who can apply, you will see here that eligibility. So once you're eligible for a PNP nomination and you're already nominated under that stream, you can use this particular portal. Next, you click how to apply. Then it will just take you to the same portal account. So if you click here, let me just show you, open in the new tab. It will again take you to the same portal. Just see, it takes you to the same portal. So the basic difference is like under Aaip, it is giving you a direct link also. This is the direct link which I just opened you up, or you can open the canada.ca website using this link and go from there. But ultimately, this is the same place it will take you to. When you are doing this, once you sign up for this particular portal, there is an instruction guide here. If you open this instruction guide, you will see what to do, what not to do. There are a lot of steps here that you need to do. Go through these steps carefully, and this is not a very difficult step to read through. This is only few this is very important, so I'm sure you guys can read through it. There are various sections to this particular form, like funds required, disclosure of funds, working in Canada, whether the occupation is related or regulated or not regulated. There are a lot of directions for filling up this particular form. Okay, so just make sure that you know what forms you submit digitally, what forms you need to do as part of PDF. So there are some forms you just need to take a printout, scan it, and then upload it. So these are some of the forms, and then there are some of the forms which you need to complete and sign it by hand. So understand there are 3 sections of documentations. One, documentations, fill up forms, so fill up the form online. So there are these 4 forms which you just fill up online. Then there are 3 forms which you can download, scan, and upload. You may have to do it for your family members also. And then there are these forms. These are 2 forms which you basically download, sign, and then scan and upload it. Okay, if you are truthful in an application for PR in any way, they may refuse your application, which goes without saying. If for any reason you are using an immigration representative, then there are some additional forms that you may have to fill. There are certain specifications for photos, and then you have to pay your application fees. Okay, so processing fees, right of permanent residence fees, biometric fees, third-party fees. So these are some of the fees that you would have to pay along with your applications. Now understand, again I'm saying this is the final step in your PR application. You are actually submitting your documents to Ircc, paying them the fees to evaluate your documents along with your permanent residence PNP to give you a PR card. Okay, so this is also very important. Then we go next. After you apply, what happens? So after you apply, what will happen? Your biometrics might be done, your medical might be required, and there are medical exams, police certificates, and then Ircc will do a background check on you based on the documentation that you submit, and then they will come confirm your permanent residence. Or if they have any questions, they will reach out to you, and then from there it goes. It will take it forward. Okay, and then Once everything is done, you prepare for arrival, or if you are already in Canada, you just get a COPR and you get your PR card mailed to you directly. Okay, so I hope I was able to cover the basic doubts of most of the people. Obviously, I cannot show you how to fill up that form because that form is kind of a very sensitive form and it's a legal form, so I cannot actually fill it up and show to you. But once I have taken you up till the doorstep, now you have to just sign up for this portal, fill up the document, fill up the requirements and fill up the forms, and then you are good. Okay, so this is what you need to do after you have applied for AOS and AOR and gotten your nominations. And then after you have gotten your nominations, what you need to do. Okay, so this is what you need to do. So I hope I was able to explain. And if you have watched this video till now, thank you very much. And please do consider subscribing to my channel. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much.